Hey guys, it's Golden Goofball, and welcome back to Shovel Knight Treasure Trove. Sorry about the long hiatus, but I wanted to play Sonic Origins for y'all and react to some of the new stuff that they put in. And it wasn't too disappointing, but it could have been better. But now, we finally get to finish what I started. And you guys get to see all the... Yeah, I still haven't finished. Well, I technically finished it, but I haven't really done all I wanted to do there. Yep, that's done, that's done. Yeah, I had two of these because I didn't want to... I wanted to make sure that I had a backup. I figured that out in the third campaign. Of course it did. But now, we get into the final campaign. King of Cards. And let's see, what are we going to call him? Yeah, that sounds about right. I like that. Oh, wait. That's better. I like that. Alright, here we go. Into the final campaign of Shovel Knight Treasure Trove. Long ago, the lands were untamed and roamed by legendary adventurers. By all appearances, peace has flourished and carefree new pastimes have taken hold. A card game called Joustus has swept the land, and with it, word of a grand tournament. Presiding over the contest are 3 Joustus judges. These wise kings have been chosen to spread joy and unity. This contest is of great interest to King Knight, for though some call him a fool who plays at king, even fools know this. Whoever defeats all 3 Joustus judges will win an incredible treasure and be crowned King of Cards. Competing for the Joustus crown is no simple matter, but King Knight schemes undeterred toward a kingdom of his own. Golden Glory. Let's get us a kingdom. Yeah, we don't really have any traditional weapons. He has a scepter, but he doesn't really use it. And we got this little twirly-doo that we do. We can get up to higher platforms. We can do a roll, which will be expanded upon later. But you bounce up from walls, and there you go. Woo! Yeah, and to keep yourself from bouncing up, you can do the roll. There we go. I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to edit all this, but I have learned a few things. Not too many, but just a few. So I may end up cutting a lot more things out. But we will see how it goes. I'm honestly just glad to be doing something other than Sonic for a while. I think I kind of got burnt out. I mean, if you pay attention to my uploads, they got a little bit sparse there at the end, or in terms of what's the word I'm looking for? What I was trying to say was the time between uploads kept getting longer and longer. I can't think. Oh well. But anyway, we don't have to worry about that anymore. And another thing to note, King Knight stages are a lot different than Specter Knights or even Plague Knights. Well, this is... Well, you'll see. Especially when we get to the end of the stage. You know how in traditional Shovel Knight, I say traditional Shovel Knight, at the end of each stage was a boss. That is not the case for King Knight. He just has a whole bunch more stages, which means I probably am going to have to do a lot more cutting. Alright, here we go. Derp, 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 derp. Ooh, and something, a good thing to keep in mind. If I can get it out ahead of time. When you're dashing through the dirt blocks that are over bottomless pits, I don't think they ever have money in them. They don't have money in them. But here is the end of the stage. And we continue onward. Yeah, we have a whole world map to take care of, and this isn't even all of it. So it is going to be very interesting. Hear ye, into the next stage. But yeah, I'm excited to play this again. But I just remembered, I have a story about this. When I first played this on my 3DS, there was a glitch. And it was a very annoying glitch. And even worse than most of the Sonic Origins glitches. That being, my progress would not be saved. At all. So I had to play through the whole thing. And if I ever closed out of the game, I would have to do it all over again. Like, no checkpoints, no progress was being saved. If I defeated a boss, it would act like I hadn't defeated a boss. So it was just awful. But this is a really good game other than that. I just wish I hadn't had to go through that. I don't know what happened or how it happened. But this is probably one of my favorite campaigns of the 4. Like, Specter Knight for the story. Ooh. Here we go. And I think King Knight for the gameplay. Well, I don't know. They've all got good stuff about them. And a good thing to go ahead and do, get all the merit medals you can. That's what they're called. The little medals that I've been collecting. Alright, we got slimes, we got money. Yeah, get all the money you can, all the merit medals you can. Just do the best you can. As usual. Oh, something I forgot to touch on. You'll notice King Knight has 4 hearts. And I will get hit real quick. They take away a full heart. King Knight is much more fragile than all of the other knights. And you may have noticed earlier, I think it was one of the enemies that I defeated. I think it was the Doja Drake. It gave us like a floating heart, and that's how we replenish health. And also by eating meat and stuff like that. Whoa! Okay, that was close. I want the money. Thank you. There we go. And that's the end of stage 2. Not too bad. And it's gonna be a little bit more difficult to gauge when to stop. I think... I don't know. I'll figure something out. We'll figure it out when we get there. Maybe one more stage. After this.
Oh, my little prince. Do you return to save the day with the ingredients I requested?
Mother! I am no prince. I am a king. And mother, kings have subjects who do their bidding for them.
Oh, my precious love. Those are rats, not subjects.
My rats are loyal to the last. They're my starter subjects. Part of my grand plan. I must acquire a joust deck and be declared the king of cards. This is far more important than errands.
Well, you can't rule on an empty stomach. Please, my valiant knight, eat.
I want to give a quick little thank you to Mama, who graciously lended her voice to this. This may be the only time I use her for this, but if y'all like it, I can get her to voice more lines for her. But we'll see. And if I feel like annoying her some more. Nah. But here's a little secret right offhand. Got a merit medal up here, and lots of rats. I mean, loyal subjects, of course, as King Knight would call them. Thank you, Ma. And we move on. And I think one more stage, and then we'll call it. Ah, yes. We finally get to a boss. Hear ye, hear ye! I'm trying not to make this too long, but at the same time, I feel like it's going to be a little longer than I want it to be. Oh well. Yeah, we got these things that are similar to Specter Knight's campaign, but we shoulder bash them instead of scythe them. Because we don't really have any weapons at the current moment. Alright, moving on. And there's our next merit medal. I love King Knight has to be one of my favorite of the knights. Not in terms of personality, just by the way he's dressed. He just looks so kingly. And it just doesn't match his personality. Oh, that was cool. Yeah, there are some enemies that you can one-shot with a roll. So that's pretty cool. Alright, I'm gonna guess that's the homestead in the background. It's getting pretty late. I never noticed the passage of time around here. Alright, let's get some gold. And we move on up. We are getting close to the end of this place. Get back there, Dozer. Yeah, we got plenty of health, but always appreciated. Yeah, we gotta get rid of the torpedoes. I think that's what they're called. Or torpedoes? I don't know. Yeah, if you just noticed right there, they never put gold in over bottomless pits. Okay. Wow. There we go. You know, unless it falls down like that. But, you know. In dirt blocks is what I'm saying. Ooh, this got a little trickier. But not too much. There we go. Okay, there is something up here, so let's see what it is. Ah! An extra room. Let's go for it. There are usually merit medals in these rooms, so it's usually a good idea to try and find them. Boingy, boingy. Yeah, and since we're on the last campaign, I'm not sure if I mentioned this, but one of the reasons why I wanted to play this is because there was one YouTube channel that had played this, and I'm not gonna knock on them because that's just not nice. And so I'm not gonna name who it was, but they just it seemed like they didn't really understand gaming mechanics all that well, and I felt like it was like I could do a better job than that. I'm sure their commentary is a lot better than mine, but I can play games better than they can. But anyway. Your quest to become King of Cards has not gone unnoticed. Ah, word has reached the slums, has it? Am I to travel with an entourage of mangy beggars now? You shall remain silent and heed my words well. You stand no chance unless you— Out of my way, you reeking husk! I won't humor panhandlers on my path to the jouster's crown! A child, in the guise of a monarch, I will teach you respect and the true meaning of fear! Yep, we're fighting Specter Knight. This early. But it's, this version of Specter Knight who has all the spider sides and just all the fancy gadgets. Bound Extol. So we're playing the player version, or we're fighting against the player version of him, but he's no less hard. Or easy. Haha, I stand atop your empty corpse. Haha. You're impudent, but quick on your feet. Interesting. Horrors! You touched my cape! Now I must launder away your disgusting filth. Take these and waste no more of my time. A jouster's deck? Did you soil it with your witchery? They're ordinary jouster's cards, you simpleton. Seek the nearest house of justice and play your role. Well, that was an odd encounter. Dirty, too. Alright, I think that is going to do it for this episode. You know, after we get the money. Okay, money first, then we'll end it. I may cut this out. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, there we go. There we go. Very nice, very good, very nice. Very good, very nice. Rip. There we go. Yes, more money, please. Oh, that almost fell. Oh. Oh, no! Have I wasted my opportunity? Hardly. Oh, I almost died. It's fine. Ooh, now we have long dirt blocks that we can roll through. We don't have to, but we can. Yeah, run away. Hang on, we go up. There's more money up here. Boop. And get stuff here. And the screen will stop scrolling now. There it is. Okay. It's like, are you gonna stop scrolling? Okay, stop scrolling. Okay, stop scrolling. Alright, all of the money. And there we go. And with all that money and progress made, I think we're gonna call it here. Next time on Shovel Knight King of Cards, we go into the House of Justice and make some more progress. See you guys next time. Bye!